welcome to this week's episode of SPTV, and it's actually revisiting, in some aspects, a company for a second time. And I'll tell you why, because they have really impressed me on this. I did feature them, not by name, a couple of weeks ago. They are a florist, they're online, and we had a requirement to send flowers to a very long-standing client of ours that had been kind of going through some real tough times. So we felt it was the right thing to do, and we sent that to them, and you can see that from a couple of weeks ago with the SPTV there. Now, because of that, and they've not got in touch, don't worry, but they weren't welcome to, but they haven't. But we're on their email list and such like. And I saw an email drop into my inbox the other day that really impressed me, because I've never seen an email of this type from a florist before. And I am on a few florist lists, and it really impressed me, because I'm not affected by this, but there'll be many people that are. And now that the florists have got Valentine's Day kind of over and done with, they are now gearing up towards Mother's Day. Now, there are a lot of people that, very sadly, their mothers are no longer with us. And it is a sensitive time of year, especially when you are seeing a lot of Mother's Day advertising and marketing and such like coming through. And this florist sent a very quick email just explaining that you could opt out. And what they said in this email was, look, we realise that for many people this can be a very sensitive time of year. It's sensitive however many years you've potentially been without your mum, but especially even if it's the first one, potentially you can opt out of our Mother's Day marketing, because they obviously plan, and being any good marketing company, they are planning on sending presumably a lot of emails. There will be a fair few in the kind of couple of weeks leading up to it, and then there'll be sort of like, order it by this point for delivery on whenever. There will be a lot of emails going out, and they respect that for some people that would be very tough, that whenever they open their inbox that they will then suddenly be getting another little reminder going, oh, only 48 hours for ordering your Mother's Day flowers, when that person obviously can't anymore. And it just sat really well. They were just like, look, we know it's a sensitive subject, but you can opt out of it, and they will presumably just be tagging that customer. They'll be stopping all the emails from that point, and then they'll just kind of kick in again afterwards, or they would still get their generic emails. So they're not saying to unsubscribe, but they're literally just putting a tag on there to kind of go all the Mother's Day emails, and then they'll kind of go do not send to if marked with this tag. And it's a really simple thing to do, and it's a really smart thing to do, especially with that sort of subject as well. And it could be worth looking at how you could potentially use it in your business, because they have done it really well. And I think there will be a lot of people, there'll be a lot of florists, should I say, that don't do that will get a lot of unsubscribes from their email marketing leading up to that date, not because that person is actually kind of annoyed with that. They're literally just like, I don't need another reminder of it. It's tough enough as it is. I do not want emails coming through my thing. And they'll just unsubscribe, and they've potentially lost that customer. Where this company have just kind of gone, look, we're just going to pause it. That's all we're going to do. You'll still get your invoices from us whenever you order. You'll still get your generic emails from us and reminders and everything. But for that period of time, we're not going to send anything. And it might just be worth thinking of how you can make it work in your business. It's not going to be applicable to a huge amount. But I was just so impressed when I saw that come through. I've never received any email like that that has said about it. So I just thought I'd bring that to your attention. It can make the cogs whir over the weekend, and see how it might fit with yourself. It might be that it just doesn't, but it's worth keeping in mind for how to do that. So that is everything from me. I know it's a little bit of a kind of subdued SPTV this week, but with the context of where it was the right thing to do, and pass it on to you guys. So I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you in 7 days' time from now with the next episode of SPTV.